Shalom, shalom, shalom. Back at you again. Yours truly, none other than Brother Kedwin Yah. Coming at you again with that info. Y'all know me. I like to keep it simple. Where everybody can just kind of like relate on the level of how we do things. Today we're going to be talking about facts, our facts. And this is a book written by a Jewish man by the name of Benjamin H. Freedman. And I believe this book was published in 1952. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing out facts on what this individual had to say about the people over in Palestine right now, the constituted state of Israel. Also from 1943, previous changes that been made all throughout history, what people did, what took place, what biblical prophecies have to do with what's going on in what we call modern day Egypt, America, Israel, the New Babylon, the Great Whore, the Mother of Harlots. Yes. You better know it. But just to keep things moving here, we're going to be covering some different information about what biblical prophecy says, and about what we can see that what's going on in the political world right now with the powers that be, with the individuals who say they're one thing, but the fingers point to something totally different. So if these people really are the ones that the Bible was speaking about when it talked about being taken into captivity, and who does the prophecies fit right now? Like I said, there's one whose identity has been stolen, and then there's one who has stolen the identity. So let's get into this. Facts are facts, written by Benjamin H. Freedman. What happened? What happened to me music? Something always got to try to throw salt in the game. Nothing but the devil. But anyways, facts are facts, written by a Jewish man by the name of Benjamin H. Freedman. This book was published in 1952. And he writes some very, very interesting facts about the modern day Jews, who mostly are in the constituted state of Israel, Palestine. And the first thing he writes are facts about the people I mentioned in my last couple of episodes, the Khazars descendants, not Judeans. Okay? Remember, Yeshuwah, the Christ, the Son of Yahweh, said that he was a Judean coming for my people of Judah. So let's make sure we be clear on that. So if we look at the facts, and like I said, facts are facts. That book was written in 1952. And let me add that another fact is that the word Jew was only added to the English language in the 1800s. So, I bet you many never knew that. Bet you many never knew that that word was only added in the 1800s, the word Jew. And at this time, that was what? That was about, how many years ago? Time of Jesus, I believe, a couple thousand years ago. Well, anyway, during this time when Yeshuwah was here, you had Pharisees who were teaching. They were teaching. You remember when Yeshua spoke about the Pharisees, said, "You Pharisees, teachers," and called them all hypocrites. Yeah, he was speaking about these people, and I do believe that these folks are some of the same descendants of the ones who were around during this time that the Christ was here. There's a man by the name of the one who wrote the Talmud, Rabbi Morris N. Kurtzer, Kertzer. Rabbi Morris N. Kurtzer. That's who wrote the Talmud. And of course, he had help from other rabbis at that time. I could have swore I thought that was back in the 1600s, from 1600 to 1635. I do believe. Yeah. He wrote 66 books on Talmud, and it was all on legal, ethical, historical writings of ancient rabbis. It was edited, 5 centuries after the death of Yeshua. At least this is what it reads. I haven't actually researched those historical facts myself, but that's what it reads. So I'm just saying, you gotta pay attention to who these folks are, what they represent and whatnot. Yeah, truth is truth. So when we're talking about the stolen identity of someone, which is, I'm gonna say the so-called Afro-Americans, we know our identity has been stolen. And today I think I know the reason why it was stolen. I mean, if you look at all the facts, who fixed prophecies and whatnot, Talmudism belies Judaism. I'll say that again. Talmudism belies Judaism of Judah, which was the oral law of the Torah. Yeah. Now, there was some more interesting facts that was brought out in another documentary that I had watched about They Are Not the Jews. And in that documentary, they were saying that these people actually got a pact with Lucifer. They got a pact with Satan. Yeah. Behind the scenes, this is what they're saying has taken place. And again, the Israelis in modern day fake Israel. I spoke about that. In the last 2 episodes as well. And I remember, like I said, I had mentioned hearing an interview by this Rabbi Finkelstein. He was interviewed by a pastor. This was about 10 years ago. And he testified to that Satan was their father, and they lost the first war in heaven, but when we have the next one, he was saying that they're going to win. He believed they're going to win the next war. And so, behind the scenes, this is why all of this stuff is important. You got people walking around talking about they one thing and they ain't, they something else. But you never hear them talk about who they really are, the Cazars and these the colonialist family. Yeah, this is all Eastern Europe descendants, but yet they're claiming something else. We talking about these people own everything. Like I said, how are they ones that's gonna fit biblical prophecy and be in the captivity when they own every damn thing? McDonald's Corporation, Hollywood, TV networks, shit, you name it, they own it. The banks, all of that. All of the people that had a hand in the slave trades are the ones running all the money over here in the Western world. The Arabs got the oil in the liquor stores, the gas stations. Europeans got all of the stuff. They got Procter and Gamble and all these different franchises. The Jews own those too. McDonald's Corporation, all of that. So I mean, don't take a rocket scientist to figure out that the people who are running everything can't be of the Most High, but of the one that's in opposition. Yeah. Yep. And they continue to cast spells and curses, let me tell you. Continue to. The whole English language are none but spells and curses. And they try to say that Ham was cursed, which is some more crap that I don't get the logic on that. That's what they got wrote. Written, they got a little weird stuff written in their Talmud about black people and all of that. Now, I am black, but comely. This is a quote from Solomon, King Solomon. Now, how come you don't never hear no Christians preaching about that? And when they talk about Solomon, they skip all over that scripture. I am black, but comely, meaning that he was dark, black, but handsome. And this is why he had issues with the women, because as we know, Solomon had issues with the women, so he must have been a good-looking black man. Same thing with Job. Job said, "My skin is black upon me. My skin is black upon me." Solomon spoke the same things, and then later spoke about how his mother's children didn't like him because he was so black. So how come you don't never hear these scriptures being preached in the churches? You know why? Because they go all around them scriptures because they don't want the so-called Afro-American to know who these people are. They don't talk about the Moors in the Bible, even though that's who they stole everything from, copied everything from, was the Moors. You don't never hear them in no Christian church talking about no Moors and nothing they did. Matter of fact, all of the original artifacts were Moors. The picture that they got hid over there in Moscow in that book called The Russian Icon. Y'all better get it. Google it. It's real expensive. Now, why do you think a book will go from $700 to $1,400? And I do believe right now that book in some places may cost up to $5,000, $7,000. You know why? Because they know ain't no black people gonna spend that much money on no book. This is why they keep raising the price of these. In this book, they got all the real artifacts. All of the real artifacts. So, yeah, y'all better know what's going on. Y'all better know what's going on. Yes, y'all better know what's going on. They got so many books, so many pictures and artifacts of black images in these books, in these original pictures that was all repainted and whitewashed. All whitewashed images. Yes, but back to that book, Facts Are Facts by Benjamin H. Freedman. You can go in that book and it's going to break it all down and tell you about how the Khazars are the ones who claim to be the Israelis. Now, I heard some Hebrew Israelites, they be running around yelling and screaming a whole lot of stuff. They act like only they right about everything, which ain't nobody got all the answers to everything. We may come close, but we never stop learning. We learn to the day we die. But I've heard them yelling and screaming, oh no, that Khazars, they debunked it. But I tell you what, read that book, get that book, Facts Are Facts, printed in 1952 by Benjamin H. Freedman, a Jewish man. And then do your research about the Colonimus family. Now, I heard the Hebrew Israelites give credit on that, the information about the Colonimus family being the Ashkenazi descendants. Yeah. So how can you credit the one about the Ashkenazis, but then try to discredit the one about the Khazars? They all go hand in hand. There are people saying that they one thing when they're not, and are yet something else. So, speak the facts on the truth is what I do. And I keep my messages short, pretty straight to the point. I don't make them all long and prolong and all of that. I just keep it simple so that we can all get some understanding on what's been done to who, why it's been done, who done it, and who's it being done to. And with that being said, once again, I'm your brother, Kedwin Yah. I am not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a reverend, I'm not a bishop, I'm not a clergyman, I'm none of those things. I might get into a little evangelist work, but that's very little. And I just share my information on what I learned and see what all makes sense against what doesn't make sense. And with that being said, I want to make sure everybody have a great day today. Ashe, Ashe, may the powers of the universe be for you and me. And this is Tea Time with Yahweh and His Christ, Yeshuwah. Yes, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. And this is April the 7th, 2023. And I'm out.